Hello and welcome to my Star Wars The Old Republic Let's Play series. This is episode 12 of my series for the Republic Scoundrel Myra'tel. We join her as she is on the planet Taris, delivering supplies to Beryl Thorne so she can get one of the keys to Nok Dranyen's fantastic wealth. So when we ended the last episode, we had just turned a whole bunch of quests in at Arik base. We need to go get ourselves infected, and we need to go gather some genetic materials before we head to the next zone. And we're gonna go to abilities, mounts. We're going to go to the Tauntaun. Because that speeder makes an awful lot of noise.
That ought to fix you.
Okay, we're looking for skeletons. There we go.
You're all right.
And we need to get blood samples from rat ghouls. I think the last time I did this, I got infected like on my first kill. Okay, we did get infected.
You're all right.
I swear that was my fifth one. Okay, we are going to quick travel back. Turn those two quests in. Well, at least the one to Syrah.
The Republic sent a unit to retrieve our team's bodies. They said to thank you for your help.
Aren't you going to ask if she went after your pet project?
Why do you always try to ruin everything? Do Sullustan moms not hug their children or something? Did you get to the bombardment site? I don't see a scratch on you.
The rat ghouls didn't want to give up their blood, but I convinced them.
I'm sure you can be quite persuasive. Just let me see the samples. I've got a portable scanner that can give us preliminary results right now. That's amazing. There's over a 50% correlation. Genetic drift usually means a much less marked connection, even in a normal population after so many years.
They really are defending their ancestors, then?
It means we just made one of the most important discoveries in Tarisian history.
What? Where's the cynical disbelief?
You can't dispute the numbers, Syrah. You're right. This is amazing. If rat ghouls have enough rationality to remember people and places that matter to them, we can't keep treating them like mindless animals.
I'm not sure I want to hear the rest of this.
We need to cancel our operations in these grave sites. We can't keep antagonizing them.
But if we know they come to the defense of certain territories, we can bait them, draw them out, so the Republic can send in troops to exterminate them.
No, if they're sentient, we can't just keep murdering them.
I'll contact the Reconstruction Authority. Do you have an opinion on this?
Kill them all.
Rat ghouls are a contagious, predatory species. Our only option is to wipe them out.
Isn't that the thinking that got Elisu and the others killed?
You can't reason with a monster, Gartha. You of all people should know that. I'll give the Republic your recommendation. Thank you again for all your help.
Okay, we need to head south. Out. I didn't take the speeder because I don't want to miss any side quests. And I didn't remember if there were any here or not. See, I would have missed this one.
Mahatachi wanchi ayitiupi. Watuma the border don we wanki watoba jakaluka. Nagoliji watahumpa mulira watawampa.
That's a tough break. I'm sorry.
No jahina makanoya. Paduana ubikili watabunga tokapotoga lurda. Mukudani yompi paduana ni bobo chopaduma.
I might be able to do something.
Basta hota spie okanin. Mugusa no be chunky. Fakota chi otto endia.
Just tell me where the action is.
Iguatuchu. The hawa the punyo is the water. Se grotto ubi. Fui baniaga twipi ta boca tonka. Wana waka.
There. Better?
Okay, we'll bamf there when we need to get there. We'll go this way first. Aniel.
What do you think, Khan?
The foundation of the Taris Chemworks factory cannot be repaired. I expect total collapse within 2 weeks.
Once the building falls, the stored chemicals will flood this area. They are highly toxic to humans. I am sorry.
I'll make sure there are speeders on hand, but we can't just pack up and go. Do what you can.
As always, I will pursue an alternative. Excuse my inattentiveness, mistress. You are with the reconstruction effort? I must advise you not to stay long.
I appreciate the advice, but I could use a reason.
Many of these ruins are unstable. A nearby structure used for chemical storage is on the verge of crumbling. As I was explaining to my colleague, there is only one way to remove the chemicals before they spill. A burn-off. A well-armed demolitions team could reach the structure and incinerate the chemical stockpiles. I can provide the incendiaries. Unfortunately, no team is available.
I could lend a hand if you need one.
Your generosity is considerable. You should know, however, between the structural instability, the toxicity levels, and the incendiary chemicals, the mission does carry substantial risk. It is nonetheless urgent. You are not a demolitions team, I fully recognize this. But if you could arrange the burn-off, I would humbly welcome your aid.
Okay.
That ought to fix you.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post. Ah, I see your infection is progressing. Hold still while I take samples for analysis. While I transmit the data to Dr. Sell, there are some questions I should ask. Do you have any of the following symptoms? Dizziness, fever, shortness of breath, and inexhaustible hunger for sentient flesh?
Nope.
Can you do anything about these cuts? I'm losing blood here.
I'm sorry, my core function is in analysis, not trauma care. Ah, here's Dr. Sell.
Good news. Your antibody count is off the charts. I'll start work on a vaccine immediately. You are remarkably brave. Our progress has just jumped forward by years. While you recuperate, I'm going to transmit the usual secrecy agreements. Just use your thumbprint to sign on the sensor.
I'm not signing anything until I know what it is.
Oh, no. This is perfectly normal. We developed the vaccine for Republic soldiers first, and when it's proven, sell it to colonists. Until then, it's under wraps. We don't want the Exchange or the Sith funding some horrible operation with an underground version.
Lives will be lost while this profit is being made.
Tell me something I don't know. Every week we hear another Rakghoul horror story. But every colonist on the planet is going to want this vaccine. How do I tell my superiors we gave up that kind of money?
An entire planet succumbed to this plague. Are you a doctor or a patent office?
I'm a doctor. And this cure will get made, even if I have to build the manufacturing plant or hand-synthesize every macrophage.
Well, I think she's angry, but from past experience, may I say that usually motivates her. If it means anything coming from a droid, sir, congratulations on your research, and also your remarkable survival.
Okay.
Excuse me, friend. The Republic told me you might be able to help with a difficult situation. They say you are a most reliable operative on Taris. Have you heard anything about titroxinate being sold on the black market?
What makes you think I know anything about the black market? What are you implying?
Nothing. Only your reputation. I thought maybe you would... It doesn't matter. Titroxinate was the pre-patent name for the weaponized agent we think was responsible for the Rakghoul plague. The Empire could fashion it into a terrible weapon, turning us soldiers into monsters and setting them against us.
What's my role in all this?
Trace the original titroxinate samples to an old chemworks factory. It's overrun with Nexu. We can't get near it. If you can retrieve any canisters that remain, The Republic will see you're well rewarded for your effort.
So why don't we just destroy it? That's my question.
Welcome to Taris. I hear you've done the Republic a good turn in the past, so I'm sorry not to have a warmer welcome for you.
Was that a veiled request for help?
We're having some trouble. Nothing you couldn't have predicted, but there you are. Our bases here are far from self-sufficient. We're not farmers, and there's no existing infrastructure here to work with. We're at the mercy of our supply ships, and this month just went nose down in some of the worst territory on Taris.
Where's the ship? I don't care if it's at the bottom of a swamp.
The Republic thanks you for your service. Our men tried to reach the ship once, but they turned back after taking serious casualties. They said it's more than just rat ghouls, but couldn't make an ID. If you still want to go, you'll need to talk to our quartermaster at the supply shed across the base. She's got the exact coordinates of the crash.
And you're just going to make this all better, huh?
Usually, people are happy if I come to make things better.
I'm Karen Wet, Quartermaster. Commander Gardet just called to say you're retrieving our supplies. For which, by the way, I and the rest of the troops here humbly thank you. But I don't want Commander Fat Pants to think it means he gets away with this. Embezzled the Republic's money to build your office out of Alderaanian timber, but that's fine. Because someone like you will waltz in to save the day.
That's a serious accusation.
I said over and over that the ship needed repairs. The left stasis generator was loose, and the hyperdrive motivator was seeping fluid. But Gardet had already spent our allotted maintenance budget on himself.
I noticed he had a pretty posh setup.
Every shipment has some personal item he's bringing in. Somehow he's juggling the numbers he sends to HQ. No commander needs a personal vehicle in an outpost this size. If you can take this holo camera out to the crash site, you could get the evidence I need to get him court-martialed.
All right, I'll do it.
Thank you. If you take holopics of the engine, I can show that the documented lack of repairs is what caused the crash. The most important thing is the supplies, though. The crash site isn't far. When you get everything, bring it back here so I can distribute it.
Okay.
That ought to fix you.
So we got one more quest to turn in.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya, asubwi mota uipa, patoga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko.
You never take those things off?
Chobad I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta. Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga, kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka.
Beryl said you have something for me to take back.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya, asubwi mota uipa, poya toka changa goptula dobata wana wanki. Chaskruni dopat kurira dokanki kung.
The scavengers must have a camp. You know where it is?
Piti dotenya go kakajujo, da biska ku paliya. Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto.
Beryl owes me a hefty bonus for this.
Chobad I kafstuan dile ji hulo kuta. Tauz azulas uval tung mi chakulka dimaji. Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka.
Okay, so get stuff for him and get the stuff for
Better?
us. We're just gonna follow the road out. Let's go that way first.
You're all right.
Well, I wanted to see if I had a bonus quest, but not there. Okay, we want to make ourselves a little bit of way around this wall, and we are looking for stolen gear.
That ought to fix you.
You down? There was a bonus quest. I'm probably not going to get it because it looks like somebody took it all out already. Let's see what we got here. Okay, don't have to kill them. I want to get these core samples.
That ought to fix you.
We are going to do one more check for bonus quest. Yep. We're going to take out everything we can on our way by. And then we'll stealth by any extras. Yep, that's a death elevator. Way the heck down there. little over halfway done with this planet.
That ought to fix you.
That should be more than enough outside this phased area. Five more to go. Here we go. We'll stealth if we need to, not that the bonus quest is done.
Why'd you have to go and kill everybody? Some of those guys were all right.
I'm here for the planetary core samples. Hand them over.
Planetary core samples. Right. You work for Beryl Thorne, don't you? That's what I used to do. The name's Myra'tel. I was helping Beryl smuggle artifacts off Taris disguised as core samples. I thought we'd get rich. Turns out Beryl's a soft touch. Instead of selling what we smuggle on the Imperial market, Beryl gives relics to descendants of Taris survivors for a tiny finder's fee. Ridiculous.
There's an Imperial market on Taris?
No. But high-ups in Imperial space pay big credits for Taris artifacts. They're status symbols. I let Beryl think rat ghouls killed me and went into business with the scavengers. They had a bright idea to increase profits. Why sell a relic to the Imperials once we can sell it a dozen times? These droids are making copies of the relics.
It takes guts to fleece the Empire.
And that's just the beginning. I'm working out deals with wealthy collectors all over the galaxy. Let's be smart about this. I'll give you a hefty payout and a cargo pod of counterfeit relics if you keep my operation quiet. You go home richer, Beryl gets some relics to give away, and I stay in business. What do you say?
I don't want to take the chance.
I think she deserves better than to be cheated by you.
Oh well, I guess we finish this the hard way. Droids, code black!
Think you're all right.
Okay. Now we gotta go into the chemical factory.
There. Better?
Waiting for the elevator. Level 35. We get another bomb. Okay. Whack it, whack it, whack. Okay. And to the... Need to head to our left.
That ought to fix you.
Looks like down here. And we're gonna just do a quick check. Yep. It was probably a multi-stage mission, I would say. Or not, who knows. Okay, so we need to get 8 canisters and destroy 4 stockpiles.
More swamp gas? Oh, that's great.
If we see anything besides
the whole time we're on
droids,
Taris.
we're going to see if there's a second kill bonus quest. Like here we got some rat ghouls, so we're going to... Yep. Two. Okay. Okay.
Better?
Okay, I now need to destroy toxic stockpiles. Oh. Another new mail. Yeah, don't jump in the acid, you fool. Okay, 3 down.
Gotta fix it.
Okay, that's all of it down there. Let's go do the heroic. See how many we have to kill.
There. Better?
Well, I ran out of energy. Oh, I didn't have to kill him. Oops.
Picture.
Okay. There's a little bomb thingy over here, so I want to get in place for it.
Better?
And we're gonna have to take him out.
That ought to fix you.
Okay, we're almost done with this one.
Cospa. Hindi continga.
Okay. Let's see what we got. $80. I should have put this on before I opened the crate. That'll speed me up with still some. Yeah, I'll use that one. Let's get rid of these credits. Let's bamf to base. Turn in a bunch of quests.
I can smell chemicals on you, but I also smell fire and smoke. Did you complete the burn-off? All the toxins and pollutants have been incinerated?
Definitely. No question about it.
Nothing could please me more. Thank you. The structure will still collapse, but it shall leave no poison in its wake. Perhaps we can rebuild the area after all.
Two males. Dr. Ryam. Remember that time you shot your way into Death Cloud's pirate camp and met the local medic? Remember how he convinced you not to subject his patients to horrible rat-ghouly death by stealing his vaccine? That was me. How's things with you? I wasn't always with the death claws, you know. I won't give you the whole story, but I'm here now because these guys took me in. They're my brothers. Brothers who are jerks, true, but jerks deserve a chance, too. Anyway, I owe you one. There's talk of pulling out of Taris, and I hope it happens. You'll ever find yourself in the wrong place and need to get patched up, let me know. And Sarah, I thought you wanted to know that I spoke with the Reconstruction Authority about our discovery. Everyone is in agreement that the rat ghouls possess some basic level of intelligence, just enough to remember and value what was once important to them. But rat ghouls aren't people, and we can't forget how many of us they've killed or how many innocents they transformed as they rampaged after the Taris bombardment. Gartha says I'm turning hard, but it's time to wipe the rat ghouls out. Now we understand them better, and the governor is already planning a series of traps. Thank you for everything. Most of all, thank you for making sure no one else on my team dies to those beasts. I cannot interact with that vendor right now.
Stand by for examination and suggested product.
Rat ghoul vaccine. Temporarily immune to rat ghoul infection. We don't need it. We've been able to live through it so far. Level 20s are gone.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
We don't have antibiotics. They come on the same ship as everything else.
You're supposed to keep better tabs on that sort of thing. These men have the Cillian flu. They could die if... Ah, our great hope has returned. Dare I ask if you've been able to recover our supplies?
And I didn't even take a gratuity.
You freelancers, always taking a poke at us soldiers, huh? Just in the nick of time, too. The men came close to mutiny when I cut rations again. They knew this wasn't going to be a luxury cruise.
What do you expect? You ask your men to starve while you eat bantha steaks from off-world.
These pictures prove you knew the ship was damaged, and you sent it anyway.
They're going to Republic Command, along with my documentation of every personal purchase you've made. These men left their families and risked their lives to come here. If they die, it should be for someone better than you.
I didn't know the ship was so bad. I thought if it was serious, they'd catch it on Ord Mantell.
The men on Taris deserve a better leader.
This is ridiculous. I did nothing wrong. Republic Command will never listen to you. I need to call them.
Thank you for all your help. But there may be something else, too. Normally, our 4th outpost comes here to pick up its supplies. But their convoy never arrived this month. I'm afraid something happened. They need to be found.
Just tell me where to look.
You've got to be the best friend these soldiers ever had. The route between the outposts runs along Lake Brell. Not the best planning. There's rat ghouls there, and a Nexus spawning ground, and worse. Usually the convoy's managed by only traveling when the sun is highest. Plus lots and lots of firepower. But if they're out there too long, well, you need to find them.
Every moment we delay risks their lives. I'll leave right now.
Whatever happened to the convoy, we need to make sure Morn Outpost gets their supplies. Sonic emitters along the route usually keep off the worst of the critters. But if they're on the fritz, that convoy would have walked into a feeding frenzy. Fix the emitters and see what you can find about the convoy. When you're done, report to Commander Yajek at Morn Outpost. And thank you.
Okay. Agent Wilkins.
These are all the canisters I was able to recover.
Thank you. The Republic thanks you. Imagine how horrific it would be if the Ragul nightmare had spread to the rest of the galaxy. Please, take this for your service.
So we're gonna just turn in this last quest to our contact. And before we head out to the new camp, we got 6 minutes, so we may head to the new camp. That way.
Kikos pa inigudad ijigliska chanagawa. O grani tampio da pushi wompa, pu tula musta.
These aren't core samples, Ovold, and you know it.
Moja jo chaluka. Kunachi do niktitoki saya tupi nu aviti.
The cargo pod is full of Taris relics.
Se gota do muti kihasa da puño. Lis di woto. Kutogi gumpa. Gigi no lia makachisa. Doika boda pachi isa jonki.
You're a pretty good liar. I think it's the goggles.
Umpa hupa. Jikilia umpasa do biska. Ha wanchi kospa tota ulia.
There. Better?
So we're gonna bamf back to the resettlement zone. Talk to Bella. Or Beryl, sorry. Up we go.
There. Better?
I can count the number of times I've been truly impressed in my life on one hand, Captain. Congratulations. You walking in with those core samples just got added to the list.
If I'm gonna be smuggling relics, I expect to be well paid. Smuggling relics? I'd never do anything like... Alright, well, even I don't believe that one. How'd you find out what I'm really up to? What happened with the scavengers? Turns out, Tyrell faked his death by rat ghouls and joined the scavengers. He told me everything.
I never liked that guy. Where's he now?
The details don't matter.
Sounds like I won't be hearing from Tyrell again. Sorry I didn't keep things on the up and up, but you're working with Risha. I've got trust issues there. I don't want these relics decorating some fat senator's bedroom. They're going to the descendants of Taris survivors where they belong. I can't argue with that. Oh. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. Hey, look at that. The Republic just updated my contract log as complete. And right on time, my spaceport friend granted me access to the Republic sensor array. Let's find us a vault. Tell me about this mysterious friend of yours. A lonely technician with a boring job. Didn't take much to wrap him around my finger. Sensors are picking up the vault's unique radiation signature. That's good. Aha, there it is! Oh. Your vault is in Zone 0. That's bad. Give me all the details. Zone 0 is in no man's land. When the Republic first got here, it sent a bunch of surveyors to map the region. One surveyor made it back alive. Said the place is overrun with things worse than rat ghouls. Nobody goes there. If that's where the vault is, that's where I'm going. You'll need serious hardware to crack that vault. Risha's good at getting into places she isn't supposed to. Maybe talk to her. Here's your fee for helping me complete my contract. We're even now. Good luck, Captain.
Do I need to speak with Risha? Okay. We are going to do priority travel back to our spaceship. Talk to Risha.
Hope you got that vault's location. I eavesdropped on Skavik and some mercenaries over an encrypted comm channel. They're trying to beat us to the vault. Sounds like they're closing in. Beryl says the vault is buried in a place called Zone 0. Then we're not sunk yet. Unlike us, the mercenaries don't have the vault's exact coordinates. From what I overheard, Skavik's men aren't having much luck in their search for the vault. Something out there is eating those mercenaries alive. Literally. For once, I'm glad Taris is a death trap. The creatures are slowing the mercenaries down, but not enough. Get to the vault as fast as you can, then open the lock with this Geonosian slicer module. It took me months to trade for this. Don't lose it, understand? If I march all the way to Zone 0 and I'm still locked out of that vault, you're fired. Technology has come a long way since that vault was built. It'll open. Good luck, partner. Hope I see you again soon. Your old partner seems to think you'll turn on me. She's bitter about something that happened a long time ago. Forget about her. You want me to trust you? Tell me what happened with Beryl. You really want to do this now? Fine. A few years ago, Beryl and I robbed an Imperial Treasury station. The heist went bad. I escaped, Beryl didn't. She blames me for not rescuing her from the Imperials. Is there a reason you left your friend to rot? I was saving my own skin. I don't apologize for that. Regardless, I don't work with walking liabilities anymore. That's why I'm with you. Let's get what we came for and haul jets off this lousy planet, alright?
Okay, we're gonna get back off the planet. Or onto the planet. If I can find our way out. And then we're gonna quick travel back to the last outpost. And once we get to the last outpost, we will probably end the episode.
You're all right. Remember me? Agent Saganti with the Republic Customs Office. I have some questions about Beryl Thorne.
What do you want to know, Agent?
I suspect Thorne is smuggling relics, and I think I know how she's doing it. What I lack is proof. I need someone to step forward and testify so I can arrest her. I'm looking for an honest citizen, Captain.
If I see one, I'll let you know.
That's funny. Really. I'm authorized to pay a generous sum for any lead resulting in an arrest. Think about what's best for you. Are you absolutely sure you don't know anything about Beryl Thorne's criminal activities?
Beryl just looks dishonest, that's all. I have the same problem.
Go on. Have a good laugh. While you still can. Nobody escapes justice forever, Captain. Nobody.
It's been grand. Really.
Let's go, men.
Beryl needs to clear out of here. That agent won't give up.
I don't want Beryl getting caught.
Me neither. She's one of the good guys. We should drop by her place on our way to Zone Zero. It's the least we can do.
Okay, that's what we will do. Oh, I can quick travel. A lot of times you can't quick travel in the spaceports.
You're all right.
Didn't expect to see you again. What's the occasion, Captain? Republic Customs is on to you. I've kept them off your back. For now. You have the vault's coordinates. You didn't have to come warn me, but you did. Where I come from, the best friends are the ones who lie for you. Guess you're a better friend than I thought. I've always been on your side, Beryl. Never figured I could count on anybody traveling with Risha. I want you to have this. Saved me more times than I can count. I hope it does the same for you. I'm glad we're parting as friends. Risha doesn't deserve a partner like you. Watch your back, alright? I'll get off Taris while the getting's good. I know Argo's ready.
You have no idea, Mistress Beryl.
Thanks for everything, Captain.
Okay. And one more quick travel. We'll get out to the main road, to that first checkpoint, and that's where we are going to stop. This episode. So this concludes episode 12 of my Star Wars The Old Republic Scoundrel Let's Play. Join us next time as we continue to follow the exploits of Myra'tel as she heads to Zone Zero, trying to get to the vault before Skavik does. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and click the bell so that you are notified of new content. You can also check out my other playlist that covers the old storylines for the various Old Republic classes. I ask that you leave me comments, either positive or negative, as they help me improve my content. Again, thank you, and show me the credits.